Hello, welcome to Gentle Yoga. My name is Bonnie. I'm here with our friends at the Bridgeville Public Library. We invite you to join in to this class. Thank you so much. Let's begin. We're going to start in our corpse pose today. On your back, feet apart, palms open, eyes closed. Notice how you feel. If this is uncomfortable for you, feel free to place your feet flat on the floor and let your knees just rest together. Tuck your chin and close your eyes, relaxing into the floor. So for the first few minutes, we're just going to be relaxing just like this. Nothing else to do. Nothing to figure out. Just to soften into this moment. Let the earth support you. This is a gentle yoga practice. You don't need any experience. If you're brand new and you've never practiced before, you are in a safe place to explore a yoga practice for yourself. This is a self-guided class. In each pose, you're going to see how your body feels. And if it's comfortable, you can continue. If it's uncomfortable, you can sit it out. If you have any history of injury, any tenderness or soreness in your body, please choose to honor your body. The word yoga means union of the mind and the body through the breath. While you're here, you're going to feel the sensations that show up to your body. From the gross sensations to the subtle sensations. You're going to breathe in through the nose, out through the nose. Full, satisfying cycles of breath. And you're going to relax. Feel, breathe, and relax within each pose. Perhaps begin a body scan. Notice your toes. Notice your feet. Notice your legs. Notice your knees, your thighs. Notice your bottom. Notice your belly. Notice your waist. Notice your chest and your back. Notice your shoulders. Notice your arms, your elbows, your wrists, your hands, your fingers. Notice your neck, your throat, your head, your face, your scalp, and your hair. Just be present in your body, in the stillness, in the silence, in the quietude. Notice your skin, your tissues, your bones. Notice your mood. Notice your train of thoughts. Notice how your energy is flowing today. Notice your breath. In your practice, you're going to feel what only you can feel, and give yourself what only you can give yourself. The breath of life flowing freely through you. Feel to the tips of your toes. Feel to the tips of your fingers. Notice how your body rises and falls with your breath. Begin to find some movement through your fingers, through your toes, little wiggles. Pause. Rock your head side to side, giving your head a massage. Move slowly, no rush. Notice any tension in your neck. Relax your jaw, your brow, your face. And then pause center. Walk your feet in towards your body so that your feet are at the edge of the mat and they're flat on the floor. Tuck your chin. Press your lower back gently down to the floor. Feel the length of your back resting on the floor. Begin to rock your knees gently right to left, feeling into your hips. Nothing to force. Very slow, very gentle. Release any tension in the hips, feeling them rotate side to side, and then come center. Let your arms float up over your head and land on the floor in a soft V. Let your arms be heavy, let your back be heavy. Feel the stirrings in your arms, under your arms. Feel the ribs opening. Bend your elbows and stack your hands under your head. Let the back of your skull rest in your palms. Close your elbows, giving the sides of your head a hug. Pick up your head, tucking your chin towards your chest, and then let your head come back gently to the floor, opening your wings. Release your hands from under your head and reach out through your fingertips. Stretch the right leg away from you, stretch the left leg away from you so that your body looks like a big letter X on the floor. Don't reach or strain. Just notice what sensations show up for you. And then walk your feet back in towards your body. Slide your hands back down by your side, palms down, and heel toe your feet closer together so that your feet are flat on the floor. Tuck your chin again, and tuck your pelvis so that your lower back is down. Begin to rock your knees side to side, giving yourself a lower back massage. Let the weight of your skeleton be heavy, and feel around your lower back, releasing any tension in your bottom. Little rotation through the hips and the spine, and then come back center. Float your right knee over your chest. Bring your hands under your knee or over your shin. Give a little rock. Take your hands and massage around your knee. Bring some warmth and awareness to the knee joint. Release your hands and extend your toes up to the sky without forcing the leg straight. Let the leg float over your body, relaxed. Flex and point your right foot. Feel into your ankle, your shin, your calf. Rotate your ankle one way and then the other way. Relax and bend your knee, then send the heel up without forcing the leg straight. Notice what sensations show up in your knee, up and down a few times. And then bend your knee, place your right foot on the floor, and let your left knee float over your chest. Take your hands, massage around your knee joint, bringing awareness into the joint. You can draw the knee in a little closer. And then release your hands, float your left foot up. Just let the leg hover easily over the hip. And then flex and point your left foot. Encourage drainage of any fluids that tend to get stuck down in the ankles and the feet. Rotate your ankle in one direction. Notice any tightness. Reverse it. And then soften and bend the left knee a few times. Feeling into your knee joint, noticing any catching, any discomfort, and then place the left foot down. And then let the right and the left knee come into your chest. Wrap your hands around the shins or under the knees and begin to rock, giving yourself a back massage, drawing your knees in a little closer. Draw your belly button in. Keep rocking if that's comfortable. And create some length, some space in your lower back. Then release your hands down and let your toes rise back up to the ceiling. Flex and point both feet together. Rotate your ankles outward and rotate your ankles inward. And then give your legs a gentle yet thorough shake. Keep shaking the legs. Let the feet and the calves relax. Keep shaking, 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 and then freeze. Feel those subtle sensations, maybe tingles or sparkles as they go down your legs. Relax your knees, place one foot on the earth and then the other. Take a deep breath in to lift your arms up overhead. And as you exhale, stretch your feet down towards the bottom of the mat. And maybe open up your feet if you like. And just give yourself a thorough yet gentle, long stretch through your body. Don't be rough, just feeling where there may be any stiffness, any tightness, any tension. Awaken your being. And then walk your feet back in so they're flat and bring your hands by your side. Carefully roll over onto one side and bring your knees in towards your chest, laying on the floor in a fetal position. Let your eyes close. Notice the side of your body that's touching the earth. Soften into that space. And then support yourself up. And find a comfortable seated position. If you like, you can bring blocks or a cushion or a blanket to set under your bottom to elevate your hips. If sitting cross-legged in the easy pose is not available or comfortable for you, go ahead and bring the soles of your feet together or maybe bend one knee and exchange them occasionally. Sometimes after sitting, you might have some stiffness in the knees, so allow a period of time for your hips to relax. Your sits bones right at the bottom of your pelvis, they're down. Feel the right and the left, and the skull. Pick it up to sit tall. Feel your spine elongate. Relax your shoulders. Give a little shake of the head to soften through the neck, and place your hands on your knees. Let your eyes soften or close, and just bring your awareness to your breath. Draw a soft breath in through your nose. Capture it, and slowly let that breath out of your nose to caress your upper lip. Again, full satisfying inhale. Draw it in through your nose. Just feel this breath, listen to its sound, and then slowly slowly exhale, follow the full length of that breath as it touches your upper lip. Open your eyes. Place your hands on your knees and lean back just enough so that you feel that your spine goes from straight to round. Draw the belly button in, tuck your chin to your chest. Seated cat. Feel into your back muscles. Feel how they gently begin to lengthen. Rather than forcing yourself back, just relax. And with time and with awareness, they begin to soften for you. And then sit tall and press your heart forward. Maybe open up around the chest, roll your shoulders back, and bring your elbows back a little bit. We're going to create some space in the chest. Once again, don't push, don't force, just feeling for opportunities. And then realign. And once more, round and back. This time, draw your belly button in to stabilize. Let the weight of your head fall forward. Let your chin drop. Let your shoulders relax. And then as you inhale, pick up your crown. Exhale, sits tall. Place your right hand down on the floor and let your left arm rise up like you're reaching for a star. Give a soft bend of that supporting elbow and let that lifted elbow bend. Feel the space you're creating between your left hip and the ribs. As you inhale, you rise up, place the hand, and as you exhale, you can exchange the arms. Avoid forcing or pushing. We're just exploring how our body feels. As you inhale, rise up, and as you exhale, paint the ceiling. One more time, deep breath in, rises, you exchange the arms. Exhale, so we're moving the spine laterally. And then you rise up and you feel the earth. Take your left hand up and place it on your right knee, and the right arm rises up and falls behind you. A soft wringing out of the spine. Deep breath in to lift your crown. Exhale, gently turn your head and send your gaze over your shoulder. Let your eyes flutter closed and come inside of your body. Visualize your spine and its rotation, the muscles gently twisting. And then as you inhale, let that arm float up. Exhale, let it fall back. Full, satisfying inhale, it rises. Exhale, finds the other knee. Turn your gaze to the wall or gently over your shoulder. Notice how you feel in your neck, your back, your shoulders. Breathe and relax. Very soft, compassionate practice. We want to get into our subtle energies. And as you inhale, let the arm float up. Exhale brings it back behind you. Fingertips or palms can press as you lift your sternum. So that center breastbone, pick it up and lift the heart up. Lift the face up, easy on the back of the neck. And then gently realign, lift your arms up. Palms meet, let them come down to your center. Hands to your knees. Gather your knees. If they need a little bit of time, just keep your knees soft, and when you're ready, slide your feet out in front of you. Rock your bottom so you feel those sits bones again. Give your legs a little shake. Wiggle your toes. Point and flex your feet. Get into your legs. Rotate your ankles in one direction and the other, listening for any pops and clicks. And then point and flex opposite feet. Then take your hands and rub them up and down your legs. Feel the warmth. Feel a little bit of pressure. Get into the thighs, into the shins, into the sides, the inner thighs. And then pause. Soften the knees. Place the feet flat on the floor. Hands behind your knees. Nice deep breath in. Long, slow, satisfied exhale. Begin to lean back a little bit. You can wiggle. Draw your belly button in for some support. Keep the feet flat. Tuck your chin towards your chest. This is going to get between your shoulder blades and your upper back, opening up the space. Try to relax into the space rather than push. As you inhale, lift your crown, sit tall. Maybe this time, bring your hands to your shins, adjust your feet. When your exhale can lean back, with some support at the front of your shins. Feel free to open up space in your feet if you need that. Notice how you feel. We're just creating some space between the vertebrae, letting some fluid flow into these spaces, taking care of our spinal column. Inhale lifts the crown. Let your leg float forward. Exhale is going to turn away from that extended leg and place the hand behind you. Soft twist. Extend the arm. So we're twisting again. Don't overdo it. Try to twist from above the waist. This is the sage twist. So in the practice, we're going to rotate the spine, keeping the spine healthy. And then release it. Exchange your legs. Other leg comes forward. Let that arm provide a little bit of a lever and gently twist the other way. And then you simply release. Bring your knees in and now let your feet come together. The soles of the feet. Create a diamond with your legs. You don't have to pull your feet in super close, but do rock your bottom to feel the sits bones down. Just give a soft little bounce. Notice any tension. Bring your hands back for support. And just like a clam, let your left knee come over to your right and gaze over your shoulder away from your knees. And then let the knees open like a clam and then close the other way. So we want to really get into our hips. We want to feel some movement. We want to encourage energy to flow. So just let this movement, this open and closing, open completely. And then let it close, soft twist, and then open completely. And then make sure you do both sides evenly. And then open up the feet. Notice how you feel. Open up the knees. Give a little rock of your bottom. So you want to sit tall. So rather than rounding into this pose, try to sit tall. And if you want to bring your feet out a little further, you can. As you inhale, fill your body with breath. Long, slow, satisfied exhale can give a little lean. Notice if your back begins to resist or tighten up. Give a little lean to your left and take your right hand. Just massage around the lower back where the hip meets the lower back. Try to delve into the muscle. Feel for any tension and then release the hand and lean the other way. This helps to release the lower back a little, gives it a little assistance, so that the back knows that you're getting ready to stretch it and it's not tensing against your movement. And then simply rest your forearms on your shins and release the weight of your head. Close your eyes and just breathe here in this bound angle, butterfly. Try to let the hips relax, soften your jaw, let your teeth come apart and just let your lips touch gently. And then as you inhale, you'll slowly begin to stack your vertebrae, rising up through your crown. Exhale closes the knees. Place your hands behind you, give a little lean back, and tuck your feet to your right. The knees can be stacked, or they can be apart. You can have one knee further back. This is the mermaid. Check that your knees are comfortable. If this isn't available to you, can you go ahead and open up the feet more? Absolutely. Make it your own. But cater to the spine. Try and sit tall. Hold onto your ankle. Lift your arm up and then soften into the lean again. So the elbow is lifted and we're really creating some space along our waistline that tends to get closed off. Let the hip drop as you separate the ribs. As you inhale, place the palm. Exhale can release the elbow and you just kind of windmill it over your head. Now you'll feel the other side. The pressure is off of the hip. As you inhale, rise up. Exhale finds that soft lean. And then you're going to drop your elbow and look down towards your ankle. Gently tuck your chin. Feel the back of your neck. Then lift your elbow up. Reach for the sky. Release the hand, holding on to your foot or ankle. Slide the hand forward. Elbow is down. Gently rock your knee forward and back. Try not to pull against the knee, But to be gentle with your knee, you can stay up off of the elbow or come down onto the elbow. Draw your knee back and softly press your hip forward. You want to create some length up the front of the hip. Do not pull too hard to try and pull the heel closer, just enough to create some tension. And then bring the knee towards your nose. Hook your hand under your knee and lift your toe up. It doesn't have to be straight. Flex and point, bend and straighten, and then just let the knee stack. And one more time, support yourself up. Take that inhale to lift your arm. Exhale, feel how more open you are. So as we pass and we move the spine, the body begins to open up for you. You rise up, bring your hands back, give a little lean back, and exchange your legs. Make it comfortable for yourself. Place the hand. Inhale rises the arm. Exhale is a soft lean. The first one is kind of soft. You're just seeing what sensations in the subtleties show up for you. Open your heart. Feel those gentle pulls. One side is going to be different than the other. And then you windmill the hand. You find that soft release of pressure off of the hip. And then you rise back up and you bring your hands back. Let the palm rest on your crown. Maybe drop the elbow down, tucking your chin. And then lift your elbow up, reach for the sky, and place the hand. Then, taking your ankle, find your heel if you like, and just begin to move that knee forward and back a little bit. Notice how your leg responds, how your hip responds. Nothing is forced. And then maybe hold it back for a moment, drawing the heel towards your bottom. Feeling up the front of your thigh. And then open your knee, maybe hold underneath. You can reach your toe up, flex and point, flex and point. Very glamorous, right? Bend and straighten. But this helps us to gently get into our hamstring without forcing anything. And then you simply rest the leg on top. You support yourself up. One more time, deep breath in. Exhale finds that soft lean. Notice that extra space you've created between your ribs and your hips. And then you simply place the hand. We're going to move into our tabletop now. Now, if you have a history of discomfort in your knees, I suggest you bring a towel or a blanket. You can rest it under your knees. If you don't have one, you can even plate your mat, creating some folds. But we're going to find our way into our tabletop. So basically, it's hands and knees. The fingers are open and spread. The shoulders are over your wrists. The hips are over your knees. Just for a moment, notice where your belly button is and just guide it gently up towards your spine. Your back should feel neutral and flat. So you might have to play with the tuck of your pelvis a little and wiggle. Pick up one hand, shake out the wrist. Feel into the fingers. Shake out the other wrist. Feel into the fingers. Soften and bend your elbows a couple times. And then pat the top of your feet. Lift one knee and lift the other so that you feel comfortable and neutral. Take a nice breath into your nose. And as you exhale, drop your belly and look forward. Maybe let your eyes rise up to the ceiling. Easy does it. This is the cow pose. Let the weight of your belly fall. Feel those gentle tugs and pulls, easy on the back of your neck. And as you inhale, you'll align your spine again in the table. And as you exhale, you'll round your back into a nice soft cat. Give a little wiggle of your bottom. Give a little shake of your head. Maybe even rise up to your fingertips so that now you're in this Halloween cat. Gaze towards your belly. Instead of forcing this, try to breathe and open up into these spaces. Scan your back, lower back, middle back, upper back. Notice how you feel. And then the palms come to rest. Bring your elbows down to the floor. And stretch your right leg behind you. You're going to rock the top of your right foot side to side. So don't curl the toes under yet. Just let the weight of the leg give you a nice stretch at the front of your ankle and the top of your foot. And then curl your toes under and gently rock back and forth. Just stretch through the sole of your foot, the toes. Avoid locking your knee or biting down. Just soften through the fascia of your foot. It could be inflamed, so if it is, just be gentle with it. Let that right knee come down softly. Left leg slides back. Rock that left foot side to side from the big toe joint all the way to the pinky toe joint. Relax the front of the shin. And then curl the toes under and find that soft, gentle rocking back and forth. We're channeling compassionate energy in this gentle yoga class. You've never been this gentle with yourself before. You've never been this compassionate to yourself before. Let this be a precedent for you. And then release your knees. Now you're going to walk your knees back and let your belly softly come to the floor. You might need to come onto your side first. That's okay. Every pathway, you're going to find your own. Here you are in the Sphinx. Textbook has the elbows under the shoulders, the wrists in alignment. If this feels like too much back bend, you can always walk your elbows forward. From here, we're going to flare our elbows out, stack our hands, and rest one face cheek. Take a nice breath into your body. Slowly exhale, soften your hips, your bottom, your belly, your back. Just soften into the earth. This is the actual yoga pose. And then you're going to float your head up, turn your head the other way. Let your face rest. Breathe in and breathe out. Nice and simple. Stretch your right arm overhead and place your left hand by your ribs. Carefully roll over onto your right side so that you are in a long line, but that left hand is going to be a little kickstand for you. You're just going to rock on your entire right side. This is the lateral line. So you're going to rock not just forward and back, but do move your hips a little bit so that you're massaging into your right outer hip, along your ribs, along the outside of your shin. And then you're going to slide your left arm up and drag your right hand in, right by your ribs. Reach out through the toes, reach out through the fingers, and just rock a little bit so that you're massaging along the entire left lateral line of your body. We want awareness in the whole body. We tend to look at the front or the back. We want to get into the sides and see ourselves three-dimensional in our awareness. And then roll back onto your belly. Now walk your elbows back in. You might find that that movement through the lateral line makes this a little more comfortable. Open up some space between your feet. Soften and bend one knee. Give that knee a little rock. You'll notice a little pull up the front of your hip or your thigh, easy on your lower back, and then gently release it down. Soften and bend the other knee. Draw the heel towards your bottom. Just give it a rock. Notice how you feel in the front of your hips. And then maybe bend both knees. Give them a careful little rock. Maybe even rub your toes together. And then stretch your legs out to the corners of your mat. If you like, you can stay here for several breaths. Or if you prefer, you want to try something, walk your hands under your ribs, keep your elbows closed, draw a nice breath in as you lift your belly up. And as you exhale, release pelvis, belly, ribs. Keep your heart lifted and just let your toes come to touch. Stretch your toes away from your body, rise up gently, easy does it. Opening up the front of the belly, the hips. And one more time, breathe in if you like. Push it down and exhale, come back. Stack your hands, rest one face cheek. Breathe in. Long, slow exhale, soften your bottom, soften your belly. Relax. Then you can rock your hips so that your legs come a little closer. Bend one knee. Come up onto your elbows and look over your shoulder. See if you can see your toe. If you can see your toe, maybe slide that same hand back in that direction. Maybe hold onto the foot. If you can't reach it, maybe just rest your hand on your thigh. So this is a rotation through the neck, so be gentle. We're not straining or forcing. If your hand doesn't reach your leg, you're going to be kind to yourself. There's no judgment here. And then maybe gaze forward. Maybe lift your elbow. Maybe press your ankle into your hand. Don't feel compelled to do anything, just suggestions. Then your elbow rests and you let go of that foot. And you just lay your other face cheek down. Notice how you feel in the front of that hip and that leg. Soften and bend your other knee. Come up onto your elbows if you like. Turn your gaze. Maybe find that foot with your toe. Guess what? This is enough. Maybe slide your hand back or hold on to the ankle. If the foot flares out, try to keep it in line with your hip. Try not to stiffen. Is your body stiffening? Are you biting down? Are your hips lifting away from the floor? Try to soften, or maybe press your ankle into your hand a little bit. Maybe lift your elbow. You do not have to advance this. Just be in your own body. And then simply release your foot. Come back down. Rest the other face cheek. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now, if you can remember what side you rolled onto when we first sat up, you can do that. If not, just roll over onto one side and bring your knees in towards your chest. We're back here in the fetal position. Pardon my back. Just stay here for a moment. No rush. Allow me to guide you through each pose. Don't worry about the next pose. And then you support yourself up. Feel refreshed. We're going to come back onto our knees, but not too long. So make your way back to your tabletop. And we're going to sit back into a hero pose. This may or may not be available to you. So if your bottom falls right back to your heels, that's fine. If it doesn't, and you have a blanket, and you tuck that blanket under your bottom, that's fine too. If it just hurts your knees and it's not comfortable, maybe open up the feet or just rise up onto your knees with a little bit of cushion. We're going to take a nice breath in and lift the arms up. Look up, stretch up, feel as your palms meet, watch them, and then watch as you exhale, they fall back down to your heart. Inhale is going to rise back up with your arms. Big stretch. Exhale, the palms meet. Begin to lace your fingers. You're going to press your palms forward and up, easy on the shoulders. You can keep your elbows bent, or the palms and elbows can extend. Give a little wiggle. So the palms are lifting so we can find some space around our ribs. Open up your armpits. Not comfortable sitting back? Can you be up here? Sure you can. Maybe give your bottom a little wiggle side to side. Let your hands fall behind your head. Support your head. Let your head just relax and open up your wings. Feel around your chest. Feel around your sternum. Feel the weight off of your belly, off of your organs. Easy on the back bend. And then center your head. Softly tuck your chin without pulling on your head. Just close your wings. And then open your wings and maybe give them a little twist side to side. Feel around your rib cage. Sometimes this might make a bubble up because we're moving a lot of energy in the body. And then pause. Release your shoulders, your elbows, and your wrists. Give your shoulders a little shrug forward, up and back. Forward, up and back. And then release. Let your arms swing. So now we're going to get into the arms. We're going to move some upper bodies. If you want to come up to your knees now, you can. Let your arms swing. Shoulders feel easy. Elbows bend. And then you're going to catch your hands up and feel into your triceps. This is hidden prayer. You bring your thumbs back towards your upper back. And then release your hands and stretch your palms out. Play with your wrists. Move through your fingers. And then let them fall. Give your shoulders one more roll. Feel that. Okay. So we're going to begin to rise up from the earth. So you're going to open up your fingers. You're going to place your palms down on the floor. Curl your toes under, pull your belly button in, and then just float your knees. Place them back down. How did that feel? If that felt strenuous, try not to tense your body, but instead draw into your core strength. So pull your belly button up. Now float your knees up. If this feels good, lift your bottom up. Drop your head. Soften and bend your knees. Crouching tiger. Knees are soft and bent. And then let your knees gently land back on the earth. As you inhale, feel free to open your arms up or walk your hands up your legs. Reach up and stretch up, hands to your heart. Place your left hand down. Reach out through your right leg. Stay. Your foot's going to be off the mat. It's okay. If this is not available to you, you can also come down onto your hip. As you inhale, maybe sweep your arm forward and up over. As you exhale, you can even reach diagonally towards the ceiling. Try not to let it fall overhead. Once again, we're lengthening that lateral line. Explore the rotation of your shoulder. Relax your shoulder, make a nice big circle, and then reverse that circle slowly to explore your shoulder mobility. And then you're going to bring your hand down, walk it center, and walk it back towards you. Your inhale rises you up. Your exhale opens your hands. You place your left hand down. You stretch your right leg out. You take that inhale to sweep your arm up. You can stay here or extend towards the ceiling diagonally. You're lengthening down from the hip all the way down to the toes, to the fingers, gentle. And then if you like, you can explore your range of motion through your shoulder. You're doing this to see how your shoulder feels. Reverse it. Notice any catching. Notice the comfort. And then bring your hand down and walk yourself back center. Tabletop. Inhale, rounds to your cat. Exhale, tabletop. Open up your fingers. So we're going to come to standing, and you can come any way you like, or you can join me. If this way doesn't work for you, just find any way. Curl your toes under. Take a nice deep breath in to lift your bottom up, 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 up. Open up your fingers and just start to pedal your feet a little bit. Open up your toes. Work through your feet. Never force your heels down. Relax the backs of your calves. Relax through the Achilles. A lot of work going on here. Look up towards your belly. Now open your feet towards the edge of your mat. Soften and bend your knees and walk your hands back until you can rest your elbows on your thighs. Bring your fingertips to touch and drop the weight of your head, crown towards the floor. Ragdoll supported. This might be too much for you. Can you walk your hands up your thighs for support? Absolutely. The knees are bent. Shake your head. Nod your head. Try to feel some freedom in the neck. This brings a lot of blood flow to the brain, so just easy does it. If you're new, as you stand up, always stand up very slowly so you don't get dizzy. Begin to walk your hands up. Take that nice breath in. And as you exhale, you slowly bring your crown to lift. You should be at the back of your mat. Your feet are down, your toes are forward, your palms are open. This is your mountain pose. This is your opportunity to feel your feet grounding down into the earth. Your heart is open, your palms are open. Easy through your knees, easy through your shoulders. Pause. Feel your stability. Feel your tallest height. Feel your confidence. Then take that breath in as your arms float up. And the palms meet and they fall right back down to your heart. Tree pose. Soften and bend your right knee. Rotate the hip open and stay. Firm your bottom. Draw your belly button in. So the left foot is your connection to the earth. And then you're going to press your thumbs into your sternum, not up here by your neck, but down into your sternum. This will center your body. So when you feel this tipping, simply press your thumbs right here. Avoid locking into the standing knee. Instead, feel your core strength. Feel the foot grounding you. Then explore. Pick up your right foot, and if you feel like you might fall, put the foot down. You don't want to activate the fight or flight. So give yourself permission to put the foot down. If you feel comfortable, float the fingers up and open your palms. As many times as you need, put the foot down, but try to keep your fingertips rising up. Elbows can be soft or arms can be long. Swaying is part of what a tree does. So when you feel the little sways, either give yourself permission to put the foot down or connect with the center of your chest. It will help to stabilize you. Breathe and relax, relax and breathe. Palms meet, they come back to the heart. Turn the knee forward, place the foot down. Breathe into the top of your head. And like a wave, exhale from the top of your head through your neck, torso, arms, legs, feet into the earth. Ground yourself, grow your roots, and then center yourself. Bend your left knee, rotate the hip open, firm your bottom to support your pelvis, navel to the spine gently. Stay. Perhaps try this approach. Maybe rise up first with your fingers, then open your hands. Then rise up through your foot. Does this feel more or less stable for you? Soften the gaze. So we're not trying to hold this pose. We want to embody the tree. Feel your roots. Feel yourself rising to the sun. Feel your center. And when you're ready, palms meet, hands to the heart, turn the knee forward and place the foot. Breathe in from your feet, up your legs to the top of your head. And then that long, slow, satisfied exhale. Every cell exhales down to the soles of your feet until you feel the earth again. Calm yourself. All right, we're going to step to the top of our mat now. We're going to do a warrior series. Your feet are down again in your mountain and your hands are at your heart. I'm going to move my mat back just a little bit so friends at home don't have a headless teacher. All right, centered and grounded. Soften and bend your left knee. Pick up your left foot and step it back in baby steps or a bold step. The toe is going to be angled slightly forward. The heels are aligned. Now check this front knee. If you notice it's going past the ankle, just pull it back. This is a gentle class, so you don't need to feel like you have to come into the superpower warrior. We're channeling a gentler warrior today. So the knees should be comfortable, the feet are down. Try to rotate your hips forward. They may not go all the way. Don't force it. You'll feel a little stretch up here. And then as you inhale, you'll slice your arms forward and up. And as you exhale, you'll relax your shoulders. This is the warrior one. Notice if your back is arching. Try to tuck your tailbone under a little bit. Draw your belly button in so that you feel your arms floating over your head. And then you're going to relax your shoulders and let your arms come wide open for a joyous warrior. And then let the arms fall. That left arm is going to slice forward. It's going to rotate back. And the front arm will come up. This is your warrior two. So your right arm is forward, your left arm is back. Your gaze rests softly on your front fingertips. Is your front knee getting fatigued? Can you straighten it for a moment to give it a break? Absolutely. Relax into it again. Warrior two. Let your back hand fall and rest on your thigh. Flip your right hand and let the fingertips rise up for sun warrior. Look to your fingertips. Then you simply windmill your arms forward. We're going to center ourselves with our sternum. Carefully pick up your heel. And in baby steps or bold step forward, you can even bring the knee through. Step it down. Inhale rises to the crown of your head. Exhale folds down your body to the soles of your feet. Stay. Let's do the other side. Mountain pose. Thumbs to the sternum. Right knee bends. Feel that left foot grounding you so that you feel safe to step back that right foot. Make sure that foot is down. Make sure the knee is soft and not going past the ankle. Gaze is forward. Hips are generally forward. Inhale, you'll slice your arms up. Exhale, relax your shoulders. Try not to hold your arms up. Just let them kind of feel suspended and floaty over you. Easy through your body. Warrior one. And relax your shoulders. Let your arms open beside you. Joyous warrior. And then let them release and fall. Slice that right arm forward and make an arc over your head as you let that left arm come level. This is the warrior two. Notice that your knee is comfortable. beautiful warrior series. And then let your back hand rest, your front palm up as you float your arm up and lift your heart, your gaze for sun warrior. And you simply let your hands come down, thumbs to the heart. Carefully pick up your heel, keep your thumbs there. This will steady you. And then you can take little steps forward or just float your knee through. Place your foot down. Full satisfying inhale. Longer, slower, satisfied exhale. Down your body. Scan your body to the soles of your feet. Feel all your goodness. And then bow to yourself. And step to the back of your mat. We're going to make our way down to the floor. You can come with me or any way you prefer. We'll start with the swan. As you inhale, lift your arms up. Look up, stretch up. Get yourself a nice stretch as you exhale. Open the arms, open your feet wide. Soften your knees, palms or elbows. Here you are back at your ragdoll. Drop your head. Shake it out. And then draw your belly button in as you walk your hands forward. Bottom is high. You can bring your feet back into alignment or keep them wide. One more time in the downward facing dog. Use this as a nice stretch for your body. Maybe pedal your feet. And then draw your belly button in. Float your knees down so they land softly on the floor. Uncurl your toes. Place your bottom down right at the center of your mat. And bring your legs forward. Nice. Boat pose. Let's start by grounding. Feel those sits bones down again. Place your hands under your knees and just walk your feet in towards you. Open up your upper back a little by drawing your shoulder blades open and draw your belly button in. You can stay right here. Try floating your right foot up and softly place it down. Float your left foot up, softly place it down. Now float your right foot and then your left foot. You can hold on. Feel the sits bones. If you capsize, make sure you tuck your chin because you're just going to roll right back. You're not going to judge yourself. Keep drawing your belly button in towards your spine to stabilize you. If you like, you can let your toes rise up a little higher. Maybe explore, play, letting go of a hand. Maybe just say, I'm good today, I'll hold on. Maybe splash the water, get a little playful. There you go. And then let the toes fall. Instead of coming forward in the forward bend, just let your elbows come back to rest on your mat. This is called the fish pose. As you inhale, you're going to lift your heart up. And as you exhale, you'll look at the ceiling. If you'd like to let your head fall back, that's okay. Just be gentle, careful, easy about it. Very easy fish pose. We're just starting this class, so I want everybody to have a chance to learn my cueing, to feel safe in this space. We want to feel safe. We want to not compare ourselves to other people or a former version of ourselves. Your head is back floated up, so just take it easy today. Walk your feet in towards your body and carefully let your back come to rest on the floor. Let your head come to rest on the floor. Bring your right knee over your chest and then your left knee over your chest. Give yourself a little rock, a little hug. Get some length in your lower back. Right foot lands on the floor. Left ankle, stretch it up and then cross that ankle over your knee. Give a soft little push on that left hip. Try not to push at the knee, but a little bit lower so you can encourage that hip to gently open. And then if you can, pick up the right foot and let the right foot land. Reach to the sky. This is a figure 4. It's going to stretch you gently through your glutes. And then softly let that right foot fall. Let the left foot extend first. Get that knee realigned. Then that left knee, let the foot land. Then the right knee comes in, stretch up the foot, cross that right foot over the left knee, give a little encouraging press against the inner thigh. And then if you like, pick up that left foot or extend that left foot to the sky. You can give a little rock. It's going to stretch you through your glute. Try not to tense the glutes, soften through the bottom. And then you just let that left foot land. You let that right foot rise. Realign that knee, bend the knee and put it down. Lay your arms out to a T and just begin to rock your knees side to side, side to side, side to side. And then if you like, you can let your knees fall to your left. Let the body soften. If the right shoulder pops up, you can bend your elbow. You can even lay your arm down by your side. Take a nice deep breath into your body. Capture it. Let's sigh it out together. Center your head. Lift your right knee and then your left knee. Arms are out again to a T. Give a little rock side to side with your knees. This is very soothing to the central nervous system, especially if you've had a long day. Soothe yourself down into a very calm space. Knees fall to the right. Left arm, the shoulder's not down. You can bring that left arm by your side. Soft gaze to your left. Relax and soften into the twist. Don't push into the twist or tense into the twist. Relax. And let's draw a deep breath into your body. And sigh it out. Let that left foot land on the floor. The right knee rises up. Stretch your right heel towards the corner of your mat. Your left heel towards the corner of your mat. Hands are by your side. Turn those palms up. Little tuck of the chin. Eyes are closed. We end the way we started in the corpse pose. Not comfortable for you? You get to find a comfortable resting position for you. We're going to be here for about 5 minutes. Please settle in. Please don't let your mind wander to afterwards. Stay in your body. Notice your breathing. We're in the stillness. We're in the silence. We're relaxing. And your resting is part of your practice. Your resting is part of your practice. You've spent the last hour releasing resistance from your mind and your body. Your life force, the energy that flows through you, is encountering very little resistance. In the stillness, in the silence, maybe you feel the pulsing, the tickles, the itches, the throbbing, the energy in your body. As you continue to practice, you're going to cultivate a deep intimacy with yourself. In this practice, think about something you liked, something you loved about this practice. Imagine you're holding that in your right hand and float your right hand up and touch your fingertips to your heart. Rest that which you loved in your heart. Let your heart be a treasure chest and release your right hand. In your left hand, maybe there's something you didn't care for about this practice today. Hold it in your left hand like a rock, wrap your hand around it, and learn from it. Let it teach you perhaps something. And then turn that palm down and leave it on the mat. And this is the practice. Everything you love becomes a part of you. Everything you don't love makes you wiser. Learn and release it right here on the mat. Begin to shift your awareness to energy and vibrations, sensations in your body, sounds around you. A soft little wiggle of your toes, a wiggle of your fingers, a rock of your head side to side. Drag your right foot back in towards your body, let it be flat. Left foot back in, let it rest. Feel your lower back rest. Give it a moment. Bring your knees over your chest, hold on to your knees, give a little rock, create some length in your lower back, draw your belly button in. And let one arm drape over your head, roll over onto one side, find your fetal position once more. Soften into the earth, soften into this moment. And then taking your sweet time, support yourself up. Find your way to a comfortable seated position. We end in the gratitude. So you touch the earth, open your hands, and lift them above. And to your Creator, to the universe, whatever your beliefs may be, simply say thank you. Your palms meet, and they come down to your heart. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you so much, Emily. Thank you, everybody at home. Be patient with us. We need your comments. How did things go? Could you hear? Could you see? Let us know. Hope to see you next week. Bye.